Hi there, my diva darlings. So today's entry is gonna be enlightening. We're gonna talk about last year on this very day, Monday. Last year was April the 1st. April the 1st for me last year started my depression episode. I already knew that I was in a depression and it was going downhill. The information that I found out about that relationship that I was in um just exacerbated, that's a big word, ain't it, what I was already going through. It started off with anxiety and me um just having fear and anxiety about what was going on in my life at that time, and it went into insomnia, and I could not sleep, and I had not slept for days. So the week of April the 1st through the 5th, which was the culmination of what happened in my depression, the relationship that I was in, it ended. And it took me over the edge because I was already going through the stages of the depression. And so a lot of things happened during that time. And to be very, very transparent, I wanted to kill myself. I wanted to end my life. I could not take it anymore. My mind told me that I did not want to see the very next moment of life. And it scared my children. My son did not know what to do. He didn't know that was my thoughts, but he did see the decline in my health, because in 1 week from a Monday to a Saturday, I had lost 10 pounds. I did not put a piece of food into my mouth at all. And when my son finally came to the realization that he could not do anything about it and he was scared to death, he reached out to my ex-husband, his father. And during my depressive episode, I had 5 people that I know to this very day now, a whole year later, loves me without a doubt. And one is my ex-husband, who is going to be my guest tonight on the Daily Diva Diary. And we're going to talk about how I recovered and what it took for me to recover. My brother, my sister, my best friend, one of my coworkers who I call a spiritual sister, and my ex-husband. And I wanted to talk with him and talk about it to help somebody else to understand that depression is real, anxiety is real, and those that love you and want to see you not in this state, they will show up for you. He didn't have to show up for me. He's my ex-husband. He does not have to show up for me. He did not have to show up for me. So I wanted to get his perspective on what it's like or what it was like helping me recover from my depression. So you upset because your nose popping off sweat. His nose, whenever he's upset, because it's a telltale sign, his nose pops sweat.
I sweat easily.
So, but your nose pops sweat. Your nose pops sweat. So I know he's very uncomfortable with this, but in all things that I've always said I wanted to do with this channel was to help somebody. No people that you see, regular, ordinary, everyday person, we don't get to see those people talk about their depression. We don't get to see those people talk about how they navigate through life. We get to see celebrities and life coaches and video influencers. We get to see those people. You don't get to see Joe Blow on the street, Susie Sally Mae that walk down the street. You don't get to see those people. I'm one of those people, and I wanted to do this on this platform to show people that you can have a great day, and then you can have some days that are not so great, and you can have depression and you can conquer it. And I conquered it. It went through a whole year of transformation, but I conquered it. And you were one of the people that helped me conquer it. So, in that, why do you think, or how do you think, seeing me in that state that you did, what was your first thought or your first thoughts?
What the hell is going on? What's wrong with you? Real talk.
Be real
I
about it.
am real talk.
Okay.
Never seen you like that before. I can't find the words for it. Was shocking to see you in that state of mind. And my son standing there, he talking, I'm talking, and you somehow managed to come up the stairs. Never seen you like that. But I knew you needed, man. Yeah, that was a AR-15 bullet.
Why was an
And
AR-15
that ain't
bullet?
no 38, no 9, no. That was a AR. That was an FN type, going straight through the motor block.
So why you
And
say that?
that's some real tough, woman. And knowing that you with somebody was with somebody going through that, and like I said to you earlier, just let that go. You know, I just want to see you happy. What 2 months prior to that, a month before that,
Yeah.
you wasn't glowing, and that's
So you knew that the relationship that I was in wasn't making me happy.
yeah, just like I told you, you're not glowing. So whatever you're doing, you need to stop. But you grow.
So seeing me like that was a scary moment.
Very, because I never seen you like that. And for you to continue to put yourself in that situation, I say, I don't, can't find the words for that.
So what is it about the relationship that you and I have that said I needed your help or she needs my help? She needs my help. Regardless of me being in that relationship, you knew that I needed your help.
You wasn't going to take no from me at, at that stating point because we've had some ups and downs and been through some stuff, and this right here was very low, and I knew I was the only one, the last of the last, and just so happened that job did not come through because you say you came out here either the day before or the day before that. I wasn't here, but I was cooking something, and if it wasn't cooking, I hope you you still would be looking for me.
So when we had the conversation the other day that all things happen for a reason,
Yeah,
we had a conversation the other day that all things happen for a reason. We look at them as bad, but they're not bad. They're all in the will of God. Everything is in the will of God.
just like this right here.
So this is in the will of God. It is. It's in the will of God because I want to be able to be a voice of a every ordinary day person that chronicles how she's conquered depression, how she's navigating through life. Because no, we don't get to see it. I don't get to see it. I see celebrities and all these other different type of people, and you don't get to see somebody that's just like you and me and you on the street, in the house, at the job, trying to navigate through life with God's help and all the things that happen to them. Some things are fascinating, some things are horrendous, some things are joyful, some things are sad, some things are hurtful. So I just want to be able to chronicle how I have dealt with and navigated through this depression, how I'm navigating through life, and maybe help somebody navigate through theirs to let them know that hey, it's not that bad. It's gonna be okay. It may look like it's the worst thing that ever happened to you, but I promise you that you'll get through it. So that's why I wanted you on this episode to mark the anniversary of the day that I started the road down to a very dark place. And that was a year ago. April the 1st of 2019 was a Monday. I remember it clearly because I went to the doctor
Gave all kinds of prescription stuff.
and gave me all those prescriptions.
Did she
And
take it?
no, I didn't.
Why? Because Daddy was there.
I started to
She
take
was not
them.
eating. She was.
I
She
didn't. I
was.
wouldn't eat anything. I
She
was only
was
sip water.
sleeping. Daddy was there as usual.
And I did not want to take those drugs because I felt like it was going to be mind changing. I thought it was going to be, it was going to take me to a place that I didn't want to be. And so I still did not want to live, but I know I didn't want to take those pills. It was like I was going back and forth in my mind of wanting to be better, and me wanting to be better was thinking that I could be dead and I wouldn't know anything. And that would be me being better. Because in death I don't know anything. In death you don't know anything. So I thought that was going to be the best road for me. And seeing the hurt in my son's eyes, seeing the hurt in my ex-husband's eyes, because they say I look like death. Y'all said I look like death. I mean, I was a frame walking.
Why? For what?
Why? Because my mind had set up a goal. It has set up some rules. It has set up a plan. And I always work my plans. Always work my plans. I write it down. I see it in my mind and I go for it. It's like a hell and high water type of situation. I go for what I plan. If I want it, I plan for it. I go get it. And that's what I had done for that year, that life, that relationship. I had set a plan. I was working that plan, and I did not see not getting what I wanted. I've never been that type of person since I've been an adult. Everything I've ever wanted, I planned for it and I got it. And this didn't work out that way. And I did not know how to operate when it did not work out for me.
But why come to me? I'm just serious.
It wasn't my intent. It really was not my intent to come to you. Because when I had came to you before, the couple of weeks before, when I felt it getting worse and I reached out to you, it was like the same thing. You was kind of like, well, why me? And you in a relationship and what you coming to me for? But it was like, I didn't know what else to do. One and two. I was actually planning to kill myself.
See, I didn't know nothing about that.
And I wanted you and our children, I wanted y'all relationship to mend. Because if I took myself out, my kids would not have had you in a relationship with you. And I wanted that to heal and mend because they were going to need you and you were going to need them. That's all I could see, is that if I take myself out, they only have each other. And so I kept reaching out, but it just like, you know what? It wasn't working out for me in that way. It was causing me more anxiety. And so our son stood in my bedroom and he was like, Mama, I don't know what to do for you. I don't know what to do. He said, I don't know what to do. And I'm scared. And he said, Mama, can I go get my daddy? That's how we came out. He said, Mama, can I go get my daddy? And I said, okay. I said, how are we going to feel about that? How we feel about that? He said, right now, Mama, all I need you is happy. So if I have to go get him, that's fine.
Popped up. I didn't know what was going on.
And so that's how that happened. That's how that we end up coming out here to get you to, because he was like, he didn't know what to do. He's never seen me not strong. His whole entire 19 years or 18 years had been, I was strong. He's finna get ready to be 20. That happened last year, so he was 18. He just turned 19. He's getting ready to be 20. He's finna get ready to be 20. So he's never seen me weak. He's never seen me give up. He's never seen me cry on that level. He's never seen that. He's never seen that in his whole 19 years. He's never seen it. And so it took him to a place where he was scared. He didn't know what to do. He was scared. So that's how we end up coming out here. Because he was like, you're the only person that knows me. and know how to
Oh,
bring me back. Do what?
bring her back, y'all.
So I do. I give you credit.
After 24 years, y'all.
I give you I give you your credit. I give you your credit. Like I said, there were 5 people. 5 people. My brother, my sister, my best friend, my ex-husband, and one of my co-workers who vigilantly prayed with me and prayed for me. And he was there just to comfort me and to make sure that I got in the shower, that I tried to eat, tried to get me up, talking. He was there. He was there at the house. My brother called me constantly. My sister called me constantly. My best friend called me constantly. They constantly called and prayed and cried with me, and helped me work through my mental anguish that I was going through as to what I was holding in that was causing me such depression and such anxiety. And so he had to deal with, I had just ended a relationship. And this is my ex-husband. And he didn't have to.
I didn't. I wasn't.
He didn't have to.
I wasn't.
But you did. But you did. So you did because of what? You did because of what?
I love you. And I know you love me. And we got something that's special. Outside the 4 kids. Or 5 kids. Forgot about that. 5 kids. 5 kids. And 6 grandbabies. Yeah, 6 grandbabies. We got something special. God, He's got us here for a reason. And no matter how much we both try to fight it, somehow or another we end right back up together.
Now we're not gonna end up right back together now.
I'm talking about like this with your issues and stuff.
Oh, okay. So I'm just saying. But we are in a way connected like no other couple, no other people. We're connected. Dude, really. See, this is what I have to go through. This is why a lot of times we ain't gonna ever
Never say ever. Never say
get it together.
It's together. Don't y'all believe her? I'm sitting here. I'm nonchalant. She knows. Dudes, y'all got women that fly off sometimes. She be alright. I'm a good guy. I ain't doing no watching TV.
I ain't said nothing about you not being a good guy. All I'm saying is I want to give someone.
Do this. And she knows how I feel. I'm very to myself, private. This right here, AK-47. FN.
Dude, stop.
You stop.
All I want to do for my Daily Diva Diary was to let somebody know that regardless of any circumstance, any situation, when you have genuine care for someone and you know that they're going through, you can put your differences aside and help that person. It's okay.
Be there for me, huh?
I've been there for you.
I ain't talking about locked up for all that.
I have been there for you for 23 years. I've been there for you.
Ain't this 24?
This will be year 24.
What you waiting on, big girl?
No, I'm saying I've been there. So we've been there for each other in our good times, in our bad times, in our darkest times. And he's been there for me in a dark time that I do want to celebrate. I want to celebrate that it has been a year since my depressive episode. It's been a year and I made it out on the other side. That I did not let it take me out. That it made me sit down and realize who I am, where I am, and how to navigate through life. And so I am very grateful. I'm very appreciative of all those people who prayed with me, who got mad at me. And I appreciate the ones that got mad at me for wanting to be so selfish and take myself out of their lives. I wasn't realizing that I was being selfish with that. I really wasn't. And it was brought to my attention. It was. So I celebrated, even though I have tears, I celebrated because now I have a greater understanding of my life. I have a greater understanding of the people who love me. I have a greater understanding of my purpose in life. I wasn't looking at any of that. I was only looking at what I wanted to see and what I wanted for me. Even though it wasn't good for me, I was trying to make it be good for me. So,
That grass ain't good on the other side. AstroTurf.
but there is greener grass.
Mm-hmm. It's always green grass, but the AstroTurf is still out there.
AstroTurf is still out there. But I've asked God in this Lenten season to show me people's intentions toward me, to make me a better person, to grow me closer to God, to show me my life's purpose, to make me more driven, to make me more compassionate, to make me more like He had designed me to be. So I'm going to end it there, this entry. I'll bring you some more. I'll probably bring you another one with him.
Oh, ain't no problem. You don't. It's continuing, man. Whoever peace.
So
Y'all stay wrapped up after weather, whatever else. We here. Down like 4 flat tires. Going nowhere. You talk your ass off. Daddy G, Mama G.
No, you can't do that because you don't know if God wants us to be together. You don't know that, and you need to go into prayer with that. Because I've asked God for a husband. I have. With this Lenten season, bring me a husband. So, are you going to be okay if God brings me a husband that's not you? That's just deuces. That ain't words. Yes. You would be okay if God brings me a husband.
That man, that guy, all the issues rolled out there, it'll be on him. But don't call me.
I'm a good girl.
Don't call me.
I'm a great woman.
Don't call me.
I'm a great woman. I'm a great woman.
Because he is not going to know what to do.
Yes, he is. Because if God sends him, he'll know what to do.
Mm-hmm. Don't call me.
But if God sends him, he's going to know what to do.
Don't call me.
Y'all see what I put up with? Y'all see what I put up with. And I ain't saying see what I put up with.
I ain't said nothing. I'm just speaking my mind.
But I wanted to bring him on to let y'all know, to let y'all see.
Didn't want to do this.
But there is people, regardless of us being ex-wife and ex-husband, that genuine love.
She stressed that all the time, but if we get together just like we two old married couples, even the people outside that look at us as y'all not the way you carrying on.
Really?
The warden. I call her the warden, y'all. Outside other many nicknames, but the warden. The next episode, I tell you why the warden. I got low jacks planning on me, man. She got them somewhere. You know the warden. They won't let you have too much fun. Whether you're together or not. Mainly when you're not together, she won't let you have too much fun. They will find you.
That's a whole nother episode.
They will find you.
That's a whole nother episode. Anyway.
Yeah,
that's what you get.
I was in a major accident if she hadn't said anything. But
I have not. Oh, I talked about you calling me names on Facebook.
Yeah, I had my reasons.
I sure did.
She was
I sure did.
Did you tell what?
There's no reason. None. But anyway, that's a whole nother episode.
The first, what she talking about now, she continued with this.
So we're gonna talk about that.
I bet y'all can't wait, huh? It's gonna off the tag. And they were like, "Girl, you was wrong for that."
Anyway. All right, my diva darlings. Y'all have a great rest of your evening, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Peace.